At one time, tuberculosis, TB, was widespread and deadly enough to earn the name the White Plague. However, by the late 1960s, TB seemed to have met its match. Modern medicine had developed antibiotics that were so effective against the disease that some doctors predicted TB would be entirely stamped out in America by 2010. But that's not what happened. For a number of reasons, tuberculosis had an alarming resurgence in the mid-1980s. Today, TB is once again a serious health concern. As one of the most common infectious diseases in the world, it kills more than 1 million people every year. You in the healthcare field are on the front lines in the fight against TB. You also have a significant risk of exposure to the disease. This program will bring you up to date on the tuberculosis threat, look at the infection hazards you may encounter in your job, and discuss the steps you can take to avoid them. The resurgence in tuberculosis that took place worldwide in the 1980s prompted medical science to look for more effective ways to prevent and control the disease. While there has been some success in both of these areas, the number of TB infections and fatalities continue to make this disease a critical health concern. In the U.S., more than 11 million people already carry tuberculosis in a latent non-infectious form. But thousands of these people will eventually develop the active form of the disease as well, which can be fatal. Worldwide, the situation is even more grim. An estimated 1/3 of the world's population carries the TB bacteria. Every year, about 9 million people develop the active form of the disease, and more than 1 million of them die from it. What caused tuberculosis to come back so strongly after it seemed down for the count and made it such a serious problem in our life?